suffocating your coochie, so you have to keep that in. Wash your hair at least every week or every 2 weeks, cleaning behind your ears. So Unplay box sent me this cute little toy. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, don't forget to click that subscribe button and join the fam. So today I'm going to share 10 hygiene tips with you guys, especially because it's in the summer period. Things are a little bit different. Normally you guys will watch videos with these things of people doing a routine, but I'm just gonna share 10 tips with you guys that I think is very important. Before I get into the actual video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and yes, I'm going to give like a hygiene skincare routine video to you guys, or a body care routine, but it's coming. But for now, as I said, I'll just be sharing the tips because knowledge is knowledge, and once you know and make a move, you can make a big impact in your life. So yeah, let's get started. The first one is switching your toothbrush every 3 months instead of 6. So growing up, we learned that, oh, you should change your toothbrush every 6 months. Our mouth contain a lot of bacteria. Remember, we eat food that contain bacteria, we sleep. In the night, our body tend to go through a process of a detox type vibe, and all of those bacteria comes up back in our mouth. That's why I don't really entertain that whole thing of drinking water when you wake up. I feel like it's more important to like brush your teeth, drink water, eat. Some people probably find it weird to say, oh, you brush your teeth, then you're going to eat and put that bacteria in your mouth. But I just don't dig it because I know that our mouth carry a lot of bacteria. So I would say changing your toothbrush every 3 months. The whole thing about going to the dentist twice a year or whatever, I agree with it. However, I feel like you can do your own personal care. You don't have to depend on a dentist to make sure you have nice teeth, clean teeth and stuff like that. Like, I believe your teeth should always feel clean. Like when you rub your tongue over your teeth, it should always feel brand new, giving veneers. I honestly don't understand how people have like plaque on their teeth and stuff like that. Like, you do have to consistently go to the dentist twice a year to prevent plaque. Like, that is something you can do at home. Floss as often as you can, because honestly it's kind of hard to keep up with these things and be consistent. But once you remember, you floss. You get what I'm saying? Like, we're not perfect. We're not going to brush our teeth every night. We're not going to floss every day. But try and do it as much as you can, because I feel like self-care begins with you. You can always do facial, get your lashes, get your this done and that done, but it starts with you, where you have to make that move. Because you can do facial probably like once a month, but you have to wake up every day and do a skincare routine if you want nice skin. You get what I'm saying? So that is one of the main things, and it doesn't cost a lot once you just invest in taking care of your body, because you're gonna realize that, hey, this is worth it. Like, me taking care of myself and my body will all make sense in the longer run. That is just my opinion, that your toothbrush should at least change every 3 months. Plus, there's a thing also when they tell you that when you get sick, after getting better or recovering, you should change your toothbrush, because bacteria from you being sick before can still be in that toothbrush, and it's basically recontaminates itself. So that is like the first thing. Yeah, like, teeth must clean, and I feel like when you have bad breath, you're the first person that smell it. Like, especially even when you have a bad cold, you should ensure that you travel with your gum, you travel with your travel size Listerine. You just keep your breath fresh, because you know that with mucus it tends to have a smell. So you have to like ensure that you keep yourself intact, especially as a female, because this is not just for the girls. The guys can watch it too and learn something, but especially for a girl, like, you have to make sure you're on point, sis. So the second one is double cleansing. So double cleansing is basically not rushing into the shower, soaping up one time, rinsing off, coming out. Double cleansing is when you go in the shower, you take out, you soap up yourself, you use your body wash or whatever, and you exfoliate and you soap up yourself and stuff like that. And then after you soap up the first time and you wash off, you do it again. because this helps with like removing excess deodorant from underneath your armpits, because you know that some deodorant, like even when you bathe and you clean out the area, you can still feel that something is there. You probably cannot see it, but you know that something is there. And basically with double cleansing, it helps to like remove excess deodorant and just make your body just feel brand new and fresh when you finish bathing. And then after you're done double cleansing, then you can exfoliate, which is what, you know, remove the dead skin off your skin. And it's really not expensive. Like you can buy like even the exfoliating body scrub for like $7. You get what I'm saying? You just know that you do allow it to catch you coochie because you don't want it to have a pH balance and stuff like that, but it exfoliates your skin, it makes your skin feel really smooth, and it really improves the look of your skin, like let me tell you. And you use your body oil or whatever you use to moisturize, but I just feel like it's key to double cleanse. Like I feel like going in the shower, you know, sometimes you're in a rush, you need to like wash off type vibe. That is different because really and truly you're in a rush, so you don't always have to double cleanse in that case. But 9 out of 10 of the times in the morning, you even know to go to work, or you're going in your daily errands, or you're coming in the night, it is very important to double cleanse. So you remove all of that excess stuff from during the day that you need to just get rid of. So the next tip is using apple cider vinegar. A lot of anything at all is not good. So I know some people like drink apple cider vinegar as a little detox thing. You have to be careful with that because that will literally damage your stomach like really bad, because apple cider vinegar can be really strong. That's why they recommend that people take a small amount or you dilute it. But what a lot of people don't know is apple cider vinegar is also really good to chew in your bath. So for people who have tubs, you know, living the lovely lifestyle, and you have tubs or you have access to a tub, and sometimes you probably go and, you know, soak your body and stuff like that, you can pour a quart full of apple cider vinegar in the tub, because it really helps with a lot of things. Like it helps with hyperpigmentation, it just helps with a little bit of cleansing. And from research I've done, I found out that apple cider vinegar also helps to regulate, like balance your pH balance. So it's not like you're using a large amount, but you know, you're chilling in your tub and you're soaking and you're just relaxing. Yeah, apple cider vinegar can make a difference. Also, you can use apple cider vinegar on dark areas, but you know that you have to be careful because some things that we think is so good for us is not as good when we use too much of it. So yeah, that is our next tip. Tip number 4 is cleansing your adult toys properly. Some people think it's go to the tap and turn it on, wash it off type vibe. No, that's not what it is. What it is either you're gonna buy a cleanser for it that you know that it is being washed properly, or you boil warm water and you put it in there and allow it to, you know, remove some of the germs and bacteria, because remember, these are things that we put on our areas and you have to be careful because the slightest thing you do can throw off your pH balance and you do not want that. And then some of these things you're putting on the inside and that's just not cool. It's not okay. I feel like when people is interested in things like that, you have to keep in mind that there's a process and things you need to do to keep these things up to par to prevent yourself from basically getting sick. On that note, about talking about properly cleansing your toys, I'm going to talk about a package that I got from Honeyplay Box. So Honeyplay Box sent me this cute little toy. So it's called Roller, and it's basically a tapping G-spot vibrator and click licker. Like, one thing for sure, these people are going to introduce me to some things that I have never seen in my life before. Because what are you saying? Like, I've never seen anything like this before. Never ever seen anything like this before. But we're gonna do a quick unboxing, show you guys what it looks like, and then we're gonna go back into our tips. Yeah, so this is what outside of it looks like. So this is the front, and then this is the side that basically tell you that it's okay to use on your body, you know, basically things to make you know that alright, I'll be using this and it's nothing that will affect my vaginal health or anything of that sort. So at the back it basically has some information about the products and the company, how to contact with them, all that information to their socials, everything, basically everything you'll need to know. And then at the side it says design with your joy in mind. So now I'm going to pull the box to show you guys what this actually looks like. So this is the box it came in. It's like a sleek green box, nothing fancy. I think the others, the box actually came with this thing on it, but probably they're like changing up their packaging. But I think this is still cute. Yeah. And in the next box, it had like a print with the company name. So things are changing up a little bit, but you know, I'm showing you guys as we go along. So the first thing I saw when I opened the package is a manual. So you know, it's important to read your manual to know how things work, and it is always safer to have enough knowledge about something before you actually try it, because you want to know what this is about, how it works. You don't want to damage yourself, so you have to be mindful of that. So the first thing is the manual. Then the second thing is roller as a doll. So yeah, the third thing is the charger. Normally these chargers are like this, and you basically have to add it to an adapter when you're gonna use it. Also, in most recent times, I realized that they stopped using like the plug-in, and they're using like these with like a magnetic end. And I find it very cute, and I love the fact that a lot of these things come with these chargers, so you know you can have one charger that you use for all of them, and you have backups just in case you lose one. This is what it looks like. So this is where you find the buttons to control it. The top one is the power one, and it also controls the top of it. The bottom one works for this part of it once it is turned on, and the red light indicates that it is on. But this is what roller looks like. This is what roller is all about. I love the color. I think it's very cute, and people like what they like, as I always say in my video. But I'm in my bag, so yeah. So yeah, before using those things, you have to make sure that they're properly cleansed, because they went through the factory, and 9 out of 10 times they're not gonna cleanse them for you. That is your job. You're putting whatever this is against your body, so you know you have to cleanse these things very properly before using them. Also, while you're using them, you have to ensure that they're clean. Yeah, sometimes people probably have them things in their bathroom because they're personal space or whatever, but it's always key to make sure that they're properly cleansed, and they're basically stored in an area where you know that it won't affect you if push comes to shove, or whatever the case is. Or if you have a cleanser for it, you know that you don't always have to boil water and do the full works, because you have a cleanser that will properly get rid of bacteria before you use it. So that is like a major thing. Be on point. When I say use which is, I mean non-alcohol which is, because we use which is a lot, but we don't know the difference between the one with alcohols and the one without alcohols, and the purpose they serve and how to go about using them. Which is also good for hyperpigmentation. It's also good for your skincare routine. You can use it on your face. A lot of people I know use which is as like a toner, but as I say, you have to be careful, and you have to do your own research, learn your body, and know what works for you. From what I know, which is it can be really good for your hygiene. It helps with hyperpigmentation, to dark areas, you know, for properly cleansing areas. And then the next tip I'm going to move on to, which is to play a major role in this: cleaning behind your ears. Cleaning behind your ears, make sure you're cleaning your ears in very often if you're a person that doesn't remove jewelry like every day, and clean inside of your ears. You probably clean behind your ears like once a week and be like, oh, my ears is so clean. But once you put some which is on a cotton pad and you wipe that area, you will realize how dirty it can be. And I just feel like that dead skin or whatever that you really want to move from the area won't easily remove with just using just soap and water. You have to use like something a little bit stronger that will remove excess whatever it is that is in the area. Also clean your belly buttons. Like these are areas that we tend to sweat in a lot, so under our boobs or belly button, behind our knees, like those are places you have to make sure that you keep clean, and using witch hazel can basically just make it a little bit easier to remove excess dirt from these places, especially now it is summer, you're sweating, the time is really hot, everybody's complaining. You can really, you know, use witch hazel to like get rid of dirt in these places. When you're showering, you wash underneath your boobs, you wash behind your ears, you wash behind your knee, like just, you know, make sure your belly button is clean, like you wipe it out with your rag. It's just all about taking care of yourself and prioritizing your hygiene and your body and whatever the case is. Yeah. So the next tip is wash your hair at least every week or every 2 weeks. I understand that situations can basically prevent you from washing your hair like every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. So yeah, certain circumstances and situations can like prevent you from washing your hair as often as you should. But what a lot of people do not know is that dirty hair can contribute to acne and acne. So when your hair is dirty and all that buildup is there, once you comb out your hair and that fall on your face or your back or your chest or your shoulders, arms, whatever you want to call it, it can cause really bad acne. And that is something you don't want to have or acne or entertain. So just to prevent stuff like that, my body is like that. When my face breaks out, it's either my cycle or my hair want to wash, or I don't know, probably I'm eating too much sweets or something, because I change my like bedding and stuff like that, like have them clean and change weekly. So I won't say, oh, it's because of dirty pillows. That is the next key thing too, is changing your pillows every week, because you know, grease from your face go on your pillows, it things from your skincare routine go on your pillows, and it just builds up there, and that can cause a breakout too. So it's very important to like change your pillows, do your laundry every week, and wash your sheet them, and wash your hair often enough so it doesn't contribute to you having bad acne or acne. Some things is really just hormones and genetic stuff, but a lot of things can be prevented by you just taking the time out to do your research, learn, and know what can prevent what. It's really important to do your research. It's also what I've learned is that washing your hair often can actually make your hair grow a bit faster, because when you do wash your hair and the buildup is there for a long period of time, it can like block up your hair follicles. So it's like your hair have to be forcing itself to say, you know, more outside. I don't want to be, you know, I want to be out. I don't want to be in here no more, like, you know. But then because you're not washing your hair often enough, your hair is not getting the nutrients, the whatever it needs to basically grow, and it's not clean, so that is like suffocating your hair follicles. Yeah, because you're adding products every day to your hair, you're doing all these things, dust is blowing, you're going outside, but guess what, you're not washing your hair. And then you do all these things too, and a lot of people do not wear bonnets to bed, and all those dirt go on your pillow and cause acne. So everything makes sense again. The next tip is changing your underwear and socks every single day. The only thing I would say is an exception is a bra, and that is if you don't sweat a lot. So, you know, you can wear a bra for like 2 days, 3 days. Like, I'm not gonna come on here and say, oh, I'm change my bra every day. It is natural for us to like, some people have a favorite bra, some people change their bra weekly, some people change their bra every 2 days, but I wouldn't say necessarily have to change your bra every day, especially if you're not sweating, and especially it make it even worse if you're not in them for long hours, because you have people I know that do not like wear bra, they just wear it because they have to. So it's very important to like change your underwear like every day and your socks every day, but especially if you have sweaty foot. You don't want to get any fungus or anything of that sort in your toenails. So that is our next important tip, like changing underwear and socks very often, every single day. First of all, it must be at least 2 times a day. So I don't understand why you would have on one underwear for more than 1 day. Because not every day you get to bathe twice a day. Sometimes, to be honest, you go work, you come in, you're tired. The most you can do, even though you don't want it, is just take off your clothes and go to your bed. Sometimes you're reaching tired, the most you can do is just wash off and go sleep. So that is fine, that is acceptable. But then you're gonna shower and then keep. First of all, you must bathe daily. Sometimes you're not gonna say you have on underwear until the next day because you should shower daily. But then you're not gonna shower and then put on back the same dirty underwear, right? But you have people who they don't have proper guidance and they don't have people to like tell them certain things, and to them certain things is okay, and that's what they grow up doing without people correcting them. So they get older with the same tendencies of doing these things, but it is not okay. It is not okay. So the ninth one is basically reapplying. So when I say reapplying, I mean like reapplying some fragrances while they're on the road. So you know, like the small dossier fragrances. This is not a sponsored video, by the way, by dossier. This video is sponsored by Unplay Box. But you know, the small dossier fragrances, or the small fragrances that you can buy at Bath and Body Works, or the little small things that you can buy on Shein, and just pump your favorite fragrance in it, and then you can travel with it. You can just travel with that, so you reapply. You know, you go out with your girls and you guys sweating and partying, you just have your little spray bottle. You go in the bathroom, you clean up a little bit, you top up yourself, you fix your makeup, you can just soups and tool the clean. You know, it's nothing big that you just pick up on all that space in your bag or anything, but it's just reapplying so you can smell fresh, you can smell nice. You're not supposed to be in the party and your arms smelly and you just, you know, no, we're not on that. Like, that's never acceptable. So reapplying is very important. It helps you to stay fresh and maintain that level of freshness throughout the day. And then really and truly, guys, just taking care of your body is just a thing people need to do, because I don't know if you know, but we all have like a natural scent. Like, you can wear fragrances to conceal it, however you have a natural scent, and how you take care of your body, it can change, or it can remain a scent that probably is not smelly, but it's just not pleasant, if you get what I mean. And then when you sweat too, you know, it's easier for you to smell, because you probably don't eat properly, you don't drink a lot of water, you don't practice proper hygiene. So once you start smelling, it's like everything done. You get what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't be like that. I don't have that experience. Like, I can go to the gym, sweat and everything, and I'm not gonna be smelly. You get what I'm saying? Like, I sweat, there's not a smell to say frownsy, or you know, whatever the case is. So it is very important for you to reapply. You know, don't keep on gym clothing for a very long period of time. You know, you leave the gym, you probably need to run the errands to go make your bed, because remember, you sweat, and then you're more than likely your underwear is gonna be sweating too, because you're in the gym working out, and then you have on the underwear, keeping it on for long hours. It's like it's suffocating the coochie, so you have to keep that in mind. The last thing is just prioritizing your hygiene overall. Like, have that one day that you just say, you know, I probably don't floss every day, but on a Wednesday, every evening when I come home, I'm going to come home, do a little deep skincare routine, wear a little face mask, look in my mouth, check my teeth, floss, make sure that no plaque not coming in my mouth. That day, you can even brush your teeth 3 times just to make sure that them super duper clean. Yeah, that same day, you can like do a body routine, like body care routine, where you just exfoliate. You probably cannot exfoliate every single day, but that one day, say, okay, I'm going to take a soak in my tub, or I'm going to, you know, use my body scrub after a double cleanse. When I don't use my body scrub, I use a nice body butter and rub down myself. I shave my legs, or I nail my legs, or I wax my legs, or something for you to say, yes, I feel good within myself. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes I ever realize the people who get the most trouble and talk to people a certain way, them have bad breath, them teeth, them like, nobody's saying you need to have perfect teeth. You get what I'm saying? Or whatever the case is, but you know, your mouth must clean. Yeah. And enough of them people, they will like talk to people anyway, them have a look at things and they fix up by themselves. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, find that time to take care of you, because you represent yourself basically, and it's very important for you to like just be up on your hygiene, just keep your body clean, because it's what we should do. Like, invest in yourself. It can be very costly when you're trying all the expensive products and you just want to, because expect things that will make your body feel really good, they're mad expensive, I can tell you that much. But guess what, if you can afford it, get it. And if you can't afford the most expensive ones, you buy the ones you can manage. Or soap and water always get the job done, and toothpaste. As I stated before, the link for my honey play box, adult toys, on my description box. Until next time, bye babies.